What is going on, everybody? Before we get started on anything, y'all, I'm sorry, yo. Forgive me, man. Perdóname. Gomenasai. Whatever I'm sorry is in any other language you may speak. Listen, man. From December 1st, actually, maybe even before that, from like November something, up until now, every single week in the back of my head, I was like, bro, I want to continue the Yu-Gi-Oh, man. I want to continue the Morena greatness. And something else kept coming up, whether it be on the YouTube channel or outside of the YouTube channel, that delayed this. And the problem was that I didn't want to rush reading a Hunter x Hunter chapter. Because reading Hunter x Hunter chapters, similar to reading like One Piece chapters, I like taking my time. Reading them, because not only do they not come often, but I want to retain the information. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a series that is obviously extremely special to me, but specifically where we are right now within the Succession War, I want to retain as much information as possible until a reread comes where I can refresh my mind on certain things that I may have forgotten and or did not pick up on the first time. But I really value the first read through as well. And so I really didn't want to come on here and rush anything. So today, I'm going to sit here and read chapter 409. Not sure if I'm going to get to 410 within this. I'll upload it whenever I get an opportunity to read 409 and 410 together as a double. But right now, we're going to start off 409 and continue on from there. Because let me tell you something, man. Every single Saturday morning, for the entire time Soul Leveling was airing, I would get together with my buddies, and we would watch Soul Leveling. And that was something that obviously was really, really fun. Getting together with your friends to watch anything is always going to be fun. But because of the material within Soul Leveling and what it was covering, it reminded me so much of like the Chimera Ant arc and the concept of hunters. And it just got me into the mood to watch/read some Hunter x Hunter. I was like, bro, I can't start another watch through of Hunter x Hunter 2011 until I catch back up to the manga, man. I've never been this far behind in the Hunter x Hunter manga. Never. It's because when I finished catching up to the Hunter x Hunter manga, right after the Netero versus Medwin, I read those 3 volumes. And then, of course, I was caught up to 339, 340. Yeah, I think it was 340. And then I stayed caught up forever. It's the only time I've let a chapter stack for Hunter x Hunter, man. So I'm ready. I mean, obviously, I haven't been as consistent within the past couple of years. But this one was the longest that I went without, like, reading a chapter. And so, specifically where we left off, because I was really enjoying the card game between Morena, with Morena, I was like, yo, I gotta get back to it, man. And so, without further ado, let's read chapter 409, titled Negotiation, Part 3. Special martial law. Special martial law has been declared. This is not a drill. I repeat, this is not a drill. That was me when they said that the Steel Ball Run anime was coming out. Like, yo, baby, this is not a drill. This is not a drill, son. Part 7, Steel Ball Run. It is real, and it's getting animated. Passengers on Tier 5, follow orders from the military police and your bosses. The problem in an upper tier will not affect Tier 5. Do not be alarmed. Likewise with Tier 4, the closure of the passageway is to prevent the problem from disrupting the lower tiers. Safety measures are in place, and this issue will not affect Tier 4. Special martial law, the maximum alert level in response to a national threat. All citizens on Tier 3 face the nearest wall and knee. Place both hands on the wall and stand by. Do not move until you receive orders from the Royal Army. If you do not comply, you will be shot. This announcement, all Royal Army soldiers are granted the right to shoot anybody suspicious without warning. It will be their duty to remove any armed citizens and eliminate subversives. No, it's not listening to me. What's going on? There we go. Back to the game. Even Morena's a bit tense. Let's go. I don't blame her. Wait, did I skip forward too much? No, I think I'm good. I'm good. I was just on tier 1 a short while ago and I still didn't expect this. But now I can narrow down where we are. They wouldn't broadcast the upper tier announcements to the lower tiers. Now I know for sure we're above tier 3. If the broadcast continues, I'll be able to narrow it down more. I pick deal. What? It's my turn. The deal card. All citizens on tier 2, return to your rooms at once. Do not hold anything in your hands and await further instruction. Leave all... Look at Morena's face here. Leave all doors open, sit on a chair, and place both hands on a table, or keep them raised above your shoulders. Your soul calm even through this? Amazing. All right, the game goes on. I didn't think the risk to our side would actually surface with this timing. At this volume, she should have heard me over the announcement if she was listening. She had to ask twice because, number 1, she was distracted by the announcements, and number 2, she needed to buy time to organize her thoughts. Either way, this interruption benefits me. She understood the emergency, yet agreed to continue the game. She either thinks this hideout won't be found, or she's confident they won't be neutralized. This isn't that big of a deal for me. If the game continues without a hitch, we won't argue over the results. It would be best, of course, if the Royal Army comes in and neutralizes them. But then I could get hit by a stray bullet. Or they might assume I'm one of Morena's people and shoot me. Even if I don't get shot, I'd likely be taken into custody, questioned, and tortured. There's a lot of things to contemplate, while also in the middle of a game. The deal card means you can take back a card from the graveyard. Grave Robber? What was that the name of that Yu-Gi-Oh card? Grave Robber? By fulfilling my small request. To get out of this as peacefully as possible, I need to leave the game with the X card. I know what to request already. A kiss. I'm here. Oh, that's a mouth to mouth. A deep kiss. Just one, but it'll last until I'm satisfied. It has to do with my abilities, so I'll warn you. The kiss is one of the conditions to grant my ability to my followers. I need to fulfill 3 conditions to have you join me. The negotiation game must end with a yes. I infect you with my ability via kiss. And you must be present where I or someone on my team commits murder. That's crazy. The order doesn't matter, but all 3 must happen or it won't count. So don't worry. Please decide whether you'll oblige under these conditions. Fascinating. Everyone on tier 1, please return to your rooms and await a military investigation. Once that's done, your freedom to resume your daily activities prior to martial law is guaranteed. The emergency broadcast meant for tier 1. It would never be broadcast in lower tiers. It means we're in tier 1. Was there a way on this cruise ship to kidnap me from tier 3 and carry me to tier 1? That can't be right. She's the Haley boss. She pretended to be the second track faker to take over. She had a residence on tier 1 to begin with as a shadow to the royals. If they've set it up so they get all their broadcasts here, we could be anywhere. I know it's a lot to ask, and I promise I won't force any of those conditions on you. You know, thinking about it that way, how incredible is that? To not only think that far ahead, but to also have so many different ways of possibly receiving information from the outside or from other places in the boat, where the individual that's kidnapped here, or rather if it was even you and me, we would not know, number 1, where we are, which is always a scary thought. But number 2, if, let's just say we were to escape, what would be on the other side of the door? Because depending on the tier that you're in, once you exit, it could be complete and utter chaos. I mean, it's already chaos with the martial law, but I'm talking maybe extreme chaos, depending on the tier that you're in. So that's a terrifying thought, man. It's like you would have to truly lean into your instincts of where exactly you could be at that point in time, and if leaving is even the right thing to do. At that point, your safest bet might just be to take the kiss. Your safest bet might just be to join up with Morena. And in that way, this is truly a situation not only just beneficial to Morena, but with circumstances that really force the other individual's hand. There's something I need to know, and I have to get the X card back. I'll do it. I have to. We see a little page, a little panel right here. All right, step over here. Kissing time? I just love the head. We cut over, we get the ... monkey D dragon, and then Morena's blushing. Wow, I'm sorry. What for? Well, I didn't think that would be your first. How would you know? Don't answer that. Do you want... So... Stole the first kiss, mind you. Do you want to take a minute? What's the big deal? I want that X back. Come on, let's go. You don't have to push yourself. This is seriously unnecessary. Hold on. Morena looks over. These two cards, can I turn them over and take a look at them? I took my eyes completely off of them during your sexual harassment session. Sexual harassment session? As I've been saying, I'm not cheating. Do you still want to see them? Are you saying they're both X? Yes, it's not a problem if you're not cheating, is it? No, it's not, but it's sad. Some people want to look through their partner's cell phone while claiming you wouldn't mind if you're not guilty. It just says you don't trust me, and that really turns me off. That's okay with you? Yes, can I flip them over? My dog's like, yo, who gives a flying flag, Nards? So sad, we even kissed. Shut up, that wasn't kissing, I'm flipping him over. Goes in, flips them over. We've got one X. So we've got the return, the no, and then the X. They're no and return. Yes. Goes over, shuffles. Okay, take your pick. The X. Mother of Flagnards. And I love the JoJo menacing thing right before we went in and pulled that one. Oh, that's too bad. Would you like to check those two cards again? Go on, please pick your last card. If you have only one question, we can skip the QA card and go straight to QB. I picked the QA card. Okay, I'll answer as many questions as you have. Let's begin. This hideout is somewhere on tier 5. No. This hideout is either on tier 4 or 3. No. This hideout is either on tier 2 or 1. No. Where the flip are they? What? Morena with a straight face. You're lying. No. This hideout is on board the Black Whale. Yes. This hideout is made using a Nen ability. Yes and no. So where the Flagnards is it? Where could it? It can't be. This hideout is in between tiers 2 and 3. Yes. This was planned all along before they built the Black Whale. That was the sound of the central gate connecting tiers 2 and 3 completely being shut. We must be around here. The entrance to the hideout is somewhere regular people can access. Yes and no. There are multiple entrances. Yes. There are 2 entrances in all. No. 3. No. 4. No. 5. Yes. Her first pause before her answer, it wasn't hesitation, more like counting in her mind to ensure she's truthful. I'll use those vowels and limitation to my advantage, so you won't be able to get any of us after I leave. Including you, there are now 23 of you in all. No. 22. No. 21. Yes. If I get to walk away from here, the information you gathered will be voided, and you'll keep your promise. Yes. If the no card is the last to remain, you're going to kill me. Yes. Mother of Flagnards, man. I mean, Togashi really does know, similar with the volleyball game, to make these things feel like a life and death situation. You're the only specialist among the 21 of you. Yes. You know all 20 of their abilities. No. There is currently one enhancer. No. I'll squeeze as much information as I can out of them. Last question. I'm actually glad I talked to you and got to know you. If I get the card that enables me to leave, I'll try to change Kaiken in ways that I can, but you don't intend to change your goal. No. You won't change your goal at all? No. You won't change your goal no matter what happens? No. If we could find something, maybe anything that could allow us to meet halfway? No. I won't. I will not change my goal. She's trying to see it all burn, baby. All right. Now decide which card to discard and slide it forward. This is it. Your last card. Let's do this at the same time. If that's return, I die. If this is return, I'll forget everything that happened here and leave. All right, then on 0. 3, 2, 1, 0. Return. Yes. Oh God. No on Morena. Return. Congratulations. A shame, but it is what it is. Now exchange return with the card you want and the game is over. I'm sorry. I crushed your return card. It's all crumpled now. It's all right. We use a new set every time. That's good. Isn't that a mistake? No. It's not a mistake. Yes. What? All right, man. Thank God I have time for another one. Dude. Yes? I read that in the JoJo voice, too. Hold on, man. I gotta go to 410 immediately. This is for the last time. You can't change your answer after this. Yes, that's fine. What? No, don't. That's not what I want. No longer in control of one's own, of what one can do? Negotiation part 4. Stop, that's not true. So what's going on? This is the card I choose. No. I see, I'm happy you're going to join us. But just a little bit disappointed. You cheated, didn't you? It must have been after you used the deal card. Hello? Help! That's not true. It must have been after you used the deal card. You stopped the shuffle and double check the 2 cards on your board. That's when you marked the return card. And these 2 cards, can I turn them over and look at them? Ah, see? They're no in return. Yes. You must have put a tiny indentation on the front along both edges. It's too far for me to see, and Orange the Shuffler would only see the back of the cards. But you could see it, no matter which way the card was oriented after shuffling. And by crushing the card in your moment of victory, you could get rid of the evidence. This game and those cards are a part of my ability. If you cheat, the manipulative aspect of my ability is automatically triggered, and you can only pick yes or no. Morena! She really is the GOAT, yo. Like, she's really out here. That's a nuts ability. So at that point, you would only be able to join or die. That's it. You only have one shot. If you cheat, you join or you die. Yes or no, that's it. There's nothing else. Your choices for the last card were reduced to 2. But you only have yourself to blame for your ultimate choice. You should have intuited that cheating is tantamount to abandoning this serious game. So by yes, you're going to join us? Yes, I will join you. Comes back to the body. To welcome the brand new member of our team, I'll explain the yes card that you didn't choose during the game. As long as you're alive and on our side, we won't come after you. Or the people dear to you, of course. Shows Morena with all the different individuals that are connected to her. My ability is called Contagion. With Etude of Love, it's like a game app. A game app? Like Dokkan Battle? It's installed in you yourself, and I manage the play data. The play data? She manages the play... She could go on my Marvel Rivals and give me lore proficiency on each of my characters? Is that what we're talking about here? Can she get on my Dokkan Battle and give me all my LRs? Rainbowed? Can she get on my Treasure Cruise and give me all of the reds that I'm missing because I can't pull anything? Morena, you got yourself a deal. You got yourself a deal. That's a dangerous ability. This is an ability that people like myself would use. Those of us who can't stop playing mobile games or slash the mobile games that become console games, like Honkai Star Rail. Controlling your play data? Listen, man. I always know your level, number of points, location, and status. You cannot remove it. The game continues until you clear the game. The admin ceases to exist or the phone is destroyed. I already told you the 3 conditions to join us. Clear them and the process will be complete. You're actually quite free to do what you want after that. For example, I don't recommend it. But infighting and backstabbing aren't forbidden, as long as it's not too flagrant. Look at Morena's face. Oh my god. Holy mother of black nards, bro. Right now you are level 0. You haven't fulfilled all the conditions of joining. Once you clear the last condition, you will formally be level 1. You will gain a Nen ability at level 21. Kill 1 civilian to gain 1 level. And at level 100, you'll be able to create your own team like me. Kill someone with Nen and gain 10 levels. Kill a prince and you will gain 50 levels. Brother, are we playing Elden Ring? Look at this panel, bro. She looks so horrifying. With the scribbles in the back. Whether you level up or not is up to you. Whether you stay here or go back to your friends is also up to you. You're free. God, man, the emu silhouette is killing me right here, dude. This thing is spooky. But we will betray you the moment we realize you're of no use to us. Our goal is to kill people, after all. There's an undetermined time limit. If they find another specialist candidate, I'll no longer be valuable. If her ability is installed in me like an app, I should assume it comes with spyware that shows her everything I see and hear. I do need power to go against them, but I have to kill someone to get an ability in the shortest amount of time. This is insane. I'm going back to my people. Dude, this feels like a Nen ability that I struggle to put words together on how crazy this ability is. Like, we've always known this ability is insane. But to actually be able to see just the way that it works, bro. It's like this is the Jin Woo. I'm going back to my people. Don't forget, we're your people too now. Morena's like, don't forget you're a part of us now. Don't forget that you and I are on the same team. I have a purpose now. Morena, will you show me around? Before I go back, I want to know more about my new comrades. Of course, information gathering. Yo, man, if that was it for right now for this negotiation section, what an incredible piece of this arc. I enjoyed the mental aspect of it. I enjoyed the characterization aspect of it. And as someone who's so fascinated by Morena's character, this was exactly what I needed. This was truly what I needed. I mean, this was really, really good stuff. Great stuff, man. Utilizing tension in such a unique and fun way that Togashi obviously is so good at. But utilizing a card game to be able to really dig into the psyche of these characters. If the anime ever makes a return, this is going to be one of the segments I look forward to seeing animated. Mainly because of like the facial expressions and having like the kaiji. If you guys ever watch kaiji, the kaiji-esque tension that builds within those episodes, you're really gonna feel it within this chapter if it ever gets animated, or within these chapters. Regardless, don't play spread here. Do not move until you've been patted down. Of course, martial law. If you move so much as an inch, you'll be shot without warning. Special martial law. This is not a drill. Tier 3 central area clear. Captain. Case S. Oh yeah, that's right. The flipping, what's going on with Big Benji? There 3 soldiers total who entered this door disappeared. The witness soldier said they vanished into thin air as they entered. Textbook's Case S, a supernatural incident. This may be why the corporal and others went missing. We found a hidden room behind the bathroom next door. It looks like someone cut through the bathroom wall. The hidden room was connected to room 125. And in room 125, The bathroom wall was a trick door. Tier 3 is Haley's territory. Contact Tier 1. Your Highness, they found what looks to be Haley's hideout? So now they found it? Nen is involved. The room was empty. We're searching for other hideout locations. Squad 3 will deal with Haley. Our priority is securing the princes. 3rd Prince Zonglei and 7th Prince Lucerus are currently unaccounted for. Find them and leave the lower-ranked princes for later. Zonglei went to Tier 2 right before the declaration via cross-bridge from inside the ZU boss residence. And we see Big Benji right here. Currently confirming the route and following his trail, following up report in 15 minutes. Zonglei likely sought refuge at the Justice Department. It's possible he went farther down to meet up with the Mafia. To the Squad 2 Recon team and the scouts to focus on Zonglei. Yes, sir. 10 hours from onset to coma, death comes 2 hours after that. I have about 9.5 more hours, and I need to eliminate the princes by then. Let me read this one more time. 10 hours from onset to coma. Well, bro, what are we cooking here, man? With this Benjamin Alkenberg stuff, dog. 10 hours from onset to coma. Death comes 2 hours after that. I have about 9.5 more hours and I need to eliminate the princes by then. As long as I'm officially anointed as successor, even if I die, First Prince Benjamin's on deck. I can hand the throne over to my child. Emergency Law Article 11, sustaining the monarchy in a crisis will apply. I must get father's declaration of succession and documentation, then taking into account the time required for the legal proceedings of having my illegitimate child. I must get father's declaration of succession and documentation. And taking into account the time required for the legal proceedings of having my illegitimate child named as my official successor, I don't have a moment to lose. 4 princes left. Another double spread. I am Benjamin, Deputy Chief Counsel. Without further ado, at the Central Court, I will consolidate all 3 branches of the government by military force. And we are taking over this building as our Joint Force Command Center. You 3 will be my witnesses. Ace Attorney. First, can you provide your basis for declaring martial law and the letter of authorization from the king? Mizaisa. Terrorism with a biological weapon orchestrated by 4th Prince Terror Sandwich and 9th Prince Hulkenberg. There was a collaborator in my military. A sample under development was brought on board. There were multiple co-conspirators. Several suspects were arrested and are now being questioned. Some of the suspects were accompanying the prince's security teams when they were taken to secure locations. To be safe, I like to complete the administrative steps without delay. His plan is to leverage the princes in Tier 1 as hostages to secure the 3 branches. He's an impulsive dictator who prefers shortcuts true to his profile. Most of this is conveniently twisted half-truths. Oh man, when we see the Nen Beast behind Benji, we cannot release those who are suspected of infection from isolation until complete analysis of the sample. Without the integration of the 3 powers, I cannot permit their transfer to a hospital while I'm unsure of your situation. The King's letter of authorization is being written as we speak. They will contact you once it's been signed and sealed. You can retrieve it then. Let's get this done. Your Highness, you look rather pale. Are you all right? There's no problem at all. Benjamin, if Benjamin is pushing so hard because he himself has been infected, considering Hulkenberg's progression, he has 24 hours at most. If we can somehow stave this off for one more day, we'll be able to see the light. And I still have my final stronghold. 40 minutes of special martial law, brother. Oh my god. That's how we went on break. So the Hulkenberg and Benji plotline continues to get crazier. They're pulling out all the stops, just saying screw it. It's time. Pull all the princes together. As long as Benji's like, yo, as long as the what As long as I'm officially anointed as successor, even if I die, I can hand the throne over to my child. Mercy Law Article 1, sustaining the monarchy in a crisis, will apply. I must get father's declaration of succession and documentation, then taking into account the time required for the legal proceedings of having my limited child named as my official successor. I don't have a moment to lose. 4 princes left. Dude. The mind games. So the chapter was split in half between Benji and Hulkenberg stuff. And man, dude, the incredible end of the Yu-Gi-Oh match with so many incredible panels. Cannot wait to see. Everything is just continuing to get more and more interesting, man. And the Succession War. Oh, man, dude. See, now I regret catching up because then I'm like, man, there's nothing else. And who knows when we'll get some more. Ah, man. Awesome chapters, bro. Delivered in the way only Yoshiro Togashi can deliver them, right? Thank you so much for watching. Once again, let me know your thoughts on these chapters, specifically if there's stuff that I've missed, because I haven't read those other chapters in quite some time. Let me know if there's anything that I've missed as well, if there's anything that needs to be clarified on, or need to be elaborated on, or something that may have been misconstrued, whatever the case may be. Always looking out for stuff like that so I can get a clear picture of what exactly it is that I'm reading. So thank you so much for watching once again. Hunter x Hunter continues to be fantastic. Morena, man. Flip is going on with Hulkenberg and Benji, dog.